Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a beginner yo-yos buyer guide. If you're interested in getting into yo-yos, I'll go through some products that will hopefully help you decide on making your first purchase, as well as some starter kits that some online stores actually offer to help you get into yo-yos. I made a video all about the plastic Yoyofactory yo-yos. Once you feel like your skills have grown and you feel like you're ready to make another purchase onto a more advanced yo-yo, you can check that video out where I go through each product. And then I have another video where I go through the Pro Yoyofactory metal yo-yos, which is an even more advanced style of yo-yoing and yo-yos. You can check that video out. I'll leave the links down below and everything. Yes. So, you're interested in yo-yoing. Maybe you used to yo-yo when you were younger. Yo-yoing nowadays has dramatically evolved from what it was like a decade ago. So if you're researching online on what to get or where to really start, it can definitely be extremely confusing considering there's so many different brands and so many different products out there. So my name's Anne and I am here to help you out. So with technology and especially the internet, people are learning tricks extremely fast compared to when I started, like 2 decades ago. One of the first things to know is that there are essentially 2 different types of yo-yo. There's responsive yo-yos and there are unresponsive yo-yos. You're probably familiar with responsive yo-yos. That is where the yo-yo will come back to your hand with just a flick of the wrist after you throw it. It will come automatically back to you. It's responsive. But nowadays in modern yo-yoing, most yo-yo players use unresponsive yo-yo play. That's where the yo-yo actually doesn't come back to you. Because of this unresponsive play, we can do really advanced technical tricks without it snapping back at us. And for it to come back to our hands, we have to do a trick called a bind, where we wrap the string around the yo-yo, and the string will cause friction inside, making the yo-yo return back to your hand. For this video, I will focus on responsive yo-yo play. This is where you should essentially start out yo-yoing as a beginner, to learn how to throw it correctly before you move on to the more advanced yo-yo and learning instead of moving on to a more advanced yo-yo and learning more advanced tricks. You'll soon quickly realize that after making your first purchase of a responsive yo-yo, you probably will soon after that have to buy another yo-yo as well. That's because once you progress, you'll want to get better high-performing yo-yos to suit your own skills. But fortunately, these yo-yos I'll show you are quite inexpensive and are great yo-yos to start out on, as well as getting you into the next level of yo-yo play. So I definitely do not recommend buying the most expensive yo-yo on the market as your first yo-yo, because that would be a waste. Why would you do that? There are various online stores that offer their own starter packs, which includes a yo-yo itself as well as different accessories to get you started. I definitely recommend to get the starter packs. It will usually come with an extra bearing, some yo-yo lube, extra string. These are what you essentially really need as like your yo-yo maintenance. I'll make another video about like how I maintain my yo-yos and what I do to maintain them. The first yo-yo I'll be talking about is the One. There are starter packs for this one, so definitely check this one out. So you open it. You can open it from the top. I usually open it from the bottom, but inside there's some things. It comes with an extra bearing and some, oh, this is important. This is like, what? This isn't just like a warning label, it isn't. This is actually like a trick guide. This teaches you how to make a slip knot, which is something you need to learn how to do to get the string on your finger, and it actually teaches you some basic yo-yo tricks on how to get it back up to your hand, and I'm on it. So don't throw this away, okay? It's quite useful. I usually throw it away anyway. Yeah, it comes with, oh my gosh. It comes with string, but this like comes with 3 extra strings. Oh my god, you're so generous. I did not know this. And it comes with extra pads, and I'll get more to this later. So don't throw these away, because you'll need this later on. And as I've said, the extra bearing. So save this, put it to the side. Is this normal? It came with 3 extra strings. It's usually 1. I don't know. I got lucky. So you pull it out like so, and you get the yo-yo inside. I think there are some starter packs that also come with this yo-yo trick DVD. I'm on it and I teach some tricks on it, but if you don't get the starter kit or the DVD itself, it's alright, you can actually find the videos on YouTube. So this yo-yo comes responsive, and it's responsive because of the smaller bearing inside. Now, as I mentioned earlier about the other extra bearing that you get, don't throw it away, that is a unresponsive bearing, and you can actually switch it out inside and change it once you've progressed more in your yo-yo skills and you want to learn how to do unresponsive yo-yo play. And to change it out and everything, I'll explain that more in my yo-yo maintenance video. And here inside the white circle things, those are your response pads and you can change them out later when you switch into your unresponsive play with the extra 2 that you got inside your package. You don't have to purchase another plastic yo-yo immediately after you've progressed. You can just change out the bearing and then it becomes unresponsive and it's perfect. Not only that, but this is really durable. I mean, it will not shatter. This is child-proof. So the one highly recommend, definitely a go-to beginner yo-yo if you don't know which one to choose. And then there's another starter pack that includes the DV888. Unfortunately, I don't have it here with me right now, but I can leave a link down below to, I guess, where you can get it or what it essentially looks like. This yo-yo is quite special because it is actually a metal yo-yo and not plastic. Yeah, this yo-yo came out a long time ago. It was originally unresponsive, but I guess because it was so popular, they made a responsive version of it. Nowadays, a lot of people want to immediately purchase a metal yo-yo because this is what essentially everyone uses nowadays. But, you know, once you're a beginner, you're kind of forced into getting a plastic yo-yo. So if you do want to get a metal yo-yo as your first purchase, you can get the DV888. And it also includes another bearing, so you can, you know, switch it out. But in my opinion, I feel that starting out on a plastic is just the best thing to do. That's how I started, that's how a lot of other people started as well. But if you've had prior use of yo-yos before when you're younger and you know how to properly throw it, then I do recommend the DV888. I recommend this for ages, I guess, 15 and over, not so much the younger ages. So the next yo-yo is Fast 201. This one's old and it's really nice. It like spins. This is another great yo-yo to start out on, although I do recommend this for more younger ages. With this yo-yo, you can't switch out the bearing for an unresponsive one, so this one is just purely responsive, but it is, I feel, great for younger ages to just play around with. Ages 8 to 13, I guess I would recommend this yo-yo for. And then we have the Loop 360. Now with yo-yoing, there are actually various different styles than just your typical just one yo-yo and doing just basic kind of tricks. This yo-yo is specifically made for something called double-handed yo-yoing, double looping. Yeah, 2A. The other yo-yos that I've shown, those are made for 1A. But I do want to mention this because I do feel that this is great for even younger kids to start out with and to play with. It's an imperial shape, it's very just slim feeling, it's responsive, it's just the classic feel of an old school yo-yo. And I feel that this would just be great for kids just to play around with because anyone can yo-yo. Any age, really. You know, my dad yo-yos. So there's really no age specific for yo-yoing. I do feel that there is a young age that can't really use yo-yo as well. Usually ages from like 8 and over are quite ideal to begin yo-yoing. I guess they have more capabilities of being able to throw a yo-yo correctly. But with this, if you do want to purchase a yo-yo for a young child, I feel that this might be nice to use for them, I guess. Or even the Fast 201, but that feels a little bit large and this is a little bit more slim. Just my opinion. The next yo-yo is Velocity. This is the perfect all-in-one yo-yo. So as I said, some of the other yo-yos come with an extra bearing that you can switch out, but with this one it doesn't, but you actually don't need to switch anything out. This yo-yo has these dials on the side, which say Easy and Pro with arrows pointing in different directions. Now if you turn the dials in that direction, such as Easy, then it will become a responsive yo-yo. And then once you turn the dial on the Pro arrow, it'll make the yo-yo unresponsive. The dial is on both sides so you can adjust it to your liking, but when you start out you want to put it on Easy, and then eventually once you gradually progress, you can switch it to Pro and the response that you like. So this is definitely a perfect starter yo-yo. It has everything. Just turn the dials and that's pretty much it. And I love the packaging. It shows the loop right there that you put on your finger and you're ready to use it right there, a slip knot, and on the back it comes with the trick and secrets. Tricks and secrets. What kind of secrets? And finally, the Replay. I've mentioned this in my plastics video about the Replay Pro. Now this is specifically just the Replay, and it comes responsive. It's the same as the Replay Pro, it just have a responsive bearing inside. And I do believe that if you purchase the Replay, it comes with an extra unresponsive bearing so you can actually switch it out. So it's pretty quite ideal to get the replay, because then soon you can immediately go into the more advanced yo-yo play. I do love this yo-yo. I use this all the time. For me, this is like a nice fitting yo-yo, but for, I guess, younger ages, it would be quite large to use. So I would recommend this for more older ages, maybe 14 or 13 and older. And again, I would recommend this for people who have had experience with yo-yoing to purchase the replay. And then it becomes Replay Pro. It's Gentry's yo-yo. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. And yes, I think that's it. Good luck, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.